Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Brighton Football Manager series. This is it. There is 4 games to go for us in the Premier League season. This European spot is in our hands. We lead Bournemouth by 5 points plus a much better goal difference. So 2 wins out of the last 4 should hopefully do this for us. Today we're going to take on Arsenal at the Amex, which is going to be a really tough game. Arsenal sitting in 4th place in the Premier League at the moment. They're in a little bit of danger of losing that 4th place to Chelsea. Arsenal have had such a good season. They started off incredibly well, but they are in danger of slipping out of those Champions League spots. But can we pile on the misery for them today? We take on them first, and then we've got a tricky away game. 13th place Watford in the Premier League. They've had a good season. They're not going to go down. They're not going to affect anything towards the top. But our away form is a little bit dodgy at the moment, and it does make me nervous. So we're going to feature those 2 games today. The final 2 games against Newcastle and Leicester, I think it's going to go down to the wire. Those games will feature in tomorrow's episode. So if you do go on to enjoy today's video, guys, please do drop a like. It's massively appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Really hope you enjoyed the FIFA content as well, by the way, yesterday. Lots more of that to come. We can definitely take Brighton to world beaters in that series because we have the time. We don't have it in this game. We've probably got time for 1 more season. Hopefully, it's going to be a European season. So, of course, no games off camera. As discussed, last time out, we beat Burnley by 3-0, but then we lost against relegation fodder Everton by 1-0. They've still got some work to do if they want to stay in the Premier League. We also take on Newcastle in the next episode, who are in 19th, away from home, fighting for their lives in the Premier League. It's absolutely all to play for. Now today, as well as keeping an eye on our own game, we have got Bournemouth who kick off before us. They take on Newcastle in the 3 p.m. kickoff. We need Newcastle to do us a massive favour. If we can get something out of that game and then beat Arsenal, we are pretty much there. So let's cycle on and pray that these results go for us. Oh, and Bournemouth sneak a win. An early goal from Jefferson Lerma in the 6th minute gives them all 3 points. It puts the pressure back on us, puts the points difference back down to 2. So the emphasis is on us today to try and go out there and beat Arsenal. I don't think their form is absolutely fantastic, but hopefully this is the team that is going to go out and do the business for us. So Ramsdale will start in goal. Taylor, Senesi, White and Lamptey at the back. I'm bringing back in the DM. I'm getting a little bit worried, a little bit concerned. I want that protection in front of the back 4. We need to pull out points where we can. Diawara will sit in front of them with James Ward-Prowse and Yves Bissouma also occupying those midfield spots. The usual front 3, Iheanacho, Carlos Vinicius and Eddie Nketiah. Can he do it against his former club today? Well, I think we beat Arsenal on the road. I want to say that we did. I might have to check in a minute, but I think we beat them by 1-0. And Nketiah may have played a part in the goal if he didn't score it. Kelechi Iheanacho is on dodgy form at the moment. 6.856 even from the last 5 games. He's not playing well. He needs to turn it around, but he is a goal scorer. 12 goals for us this season. We've just got to keep the faith in him. He will come up big when we need it. He has done that for the last 2 seasons. Let's get into the first game of today. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Come on, Brighton. Let's try and beat Arsenal. Now, of course, we need to put in a much better performance than what we did in the game against Everton. Arsenal are a good side. They're at that next sort of level that we aspire to be. There is the Arsenal team. Danny Ings up front with Martinelli. Saka still there. Smith Rowe still in the squad as well. Let's skip straight to kick-off. This would be a big, big result if we can get anything out of this game. Even if we get a point out of it, you know, our goal difference is still much, much better than what Bournemouth's is. I can feel the nerves within me. Even 25 minutes into this game, it's very even. Both sides are very tentative. Remember, Arsenal, if they go down to a couple of defeats, they are at risk of losing that final Champions League spot. But so far, as we trot towards half-time, it's all very, very quiet. It's going to remain 0-0 as we go in at the break. So encouraging words at half-time. They've brought on Ethan Ampadu for Gabriel Martinelli. So they've taken one of their 2 strikers off. They've changed the system a little bit. And they have got an early highlight with Torreira in central midfield. We nick it away, though, to the former Arsenal man, Eddie Nketiah. Carlos Vinicius tries to get in towards goal. He's getting pushed out of it a little bit. He's been brought down by Ampadu, the substitute. It looks like it's going to be a penalty. It will probably go to VAR. But as it stands, we've got ourselves a penalty. Oh, this is the biggest penalty of the season. Who's taking it? I think it may be Carlos Vinicius. It is indeed. Can he give us the lead? No, he can't. It's saved and it's cleared by Gabriel. Oh, Football Manager, why? Why do you do this to me? What a huge chance that was to move again further 5 points clear of Bournemouth. We've been the better side so far. Right, come on, let's not get completely robbed. Here's Iheanacho now. He gets tackled at the back, and Ethan Ampadu, the man that conceded the penalty, gives it to Saka, who they find Reece Nelson on the left-hand side, a player that we've looked at. Here's Saka again. Danny Ings, back towards Torreira. It's all very tight in there. Sugawara, ball in, cleared by Sensi. And then Yves Bissouma hacks it away, but only as far as Hanko. Greg Taylor clearing that one away. Iheanacho will hold it up. And that's a great ball through. Eddie Nketiah one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he's put it away. Eddie Nketiah, I don't know what's going on with the writing down here, but he has got, I think, his 18th goal of the season with 20 minutes to go that could have given us the goal that finds European football. Eddie Nketiah's one-on-ones have got so much better this season. Leno got a big hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. 1-0 to the Seagulls. Right, the question is, what do we do now? Do we make changes? There's going to be an attack for Arsenal. It's thrown into the box towards Ings. They find Torreira on the edge. It's blocked. They find him again. Ramsdale saves comfortably. 12 minutes left in this game, and we are looking to build out from the back again. Big ball forward, and Nketiah's one-on-one again. Oh, and he couldn't find it past Leno this time. Right, we're going to take off Yves Bissouma. We're going to bring on Alexis McAllister. We're going to take off Diawara and bring on Vecino. James Ward-Prowse, they're suggesting, comes off as well for Carbonic, just due to tiredness, but we have still got the ball. Here is Greg Taylor. He finds Kelechi Iheanacho. Oh, and he's hit the post, and it's going to roll right along the goal line, out for an Arsenal goal kick. But 4 minutes of stoppage time are due to be played. There's going to be one more highlight. We give the ball away, and here is Taylor. Finds Saka on the right-hand side. Arsenal don't deserve anything from this game. Ball's whipped in. Nelson's been brought down. It's going to go to VAR. I think this is going to be a penalty. Oh, and it's being given. Oh, for goodness sake. Who's taking it? It's going to be Hanko. And it's saved by Ramsdale. Come on. This is what we love to see. For some reason, the highlight goes on at the other end. What an action-packed game this has been. Here is Alexis McAllister. Just keep it in the corner. Ball's whipped in straight towards Leno. There's about 30 seconds left. Please don't do anything stupid. Ben White wins the header. Of course, now playing for Arsenal in real life. Big tackle from the substitute McAllister. It goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. There's about 9 seconds left in this game. Hanko is all on his own. Big tackle again this time. I think may have come from McAllister, but it's going to be full time. Oh, my goodness me. Football Manager, why do you do this to me? What a massive win, though. Brighton 1, Arsenal 0. Eddie Nketiah scoring against his former club. Carlos Vinicius missing a penalty. And David Hanko missing a penalty in the 93rd minute. The fullback that could have got Arsenal a point and could have put us in a little bit of danger. But overall, massive performance for us. Massive win. So as it stands now in the Premier League table, that means that if we win our next game and Bournemouth don't win, we will secure 6th place. There's no way that we're going above Chelsea. Well, mathematically, we can't go above Chelsea. 6th is the highest that we can finish. But effectively, Bournemouth have to win all of their games. We need one more win, pretty much, I think, to qualify for the Europa League next season. And this is also a big result for us right here. On the Sunday, Tottenham beating Aston Villa by 3-0. Of course, if Villa, who have played a game less than us now, if they'd have got the 3 points, it would have moved them up to 53 with a game in hand. They could have gone within 3 points of us if they'd have won that one as well. So massive result for us there. Everything is going our way so far. So then, on to the second of today's two games. We're taking on Watford at Vicarage Road. They sit 14th in the league. Do you know what? I was saying that they weren't in danger of relegation, but if they go on a bit of a bad run, they could be in trouble. So they have got something to fight for today. In terms of Bournemouth, they do not play today at all. So they play in the Sunday kickoff away against Brentford, who, of course, are a mid-table side now. Very, very tricky game for them, that is. We'll check in with them and see how that goes towards the end of today's episode. But we have got to get through this first. Big, big game away against Watford at Vicarage Road. And this is going to be the team that we put out there. Just the one change from the side that beat Arsenal. Yves Bissouma drops to the bench. We're going to bring in McAllister. I was really impressed by his performance when he came on against Arsenal. Some of the big tackles that he put in. I want him to do the same today. So exactly the same 11. Ramsdale, Taylor, Senesi, White and Lamptey. Diawara, Ward-Prowse and McAllister in midfield. Iheanacho, Carlos Vinicius and Eddie Nketiah up top. I'd love to see a goal for Iheanacho today. We'd quite like a couple out of Vinicius as well. I want him to get into double figures. Let's do it. Second of the two today, Watford away. 3 points should see us into the Europa League. Right, come on then, boys. Two big away games coming up because we've got Watford today and then we've got relegation-threatened Newcastle United as well. Early chance for Watford. Their shot gets blocked. Lamptey will clear the danger to McAllister. We're sort of keeping it quite tight in central midfield, but I don't want us to lose the ball. We get out of trouble very, very well there, but then we do give the ball away. Here come Watford with Passetto. There's only been 2.5 minutes gone. He finds Vitinho out on this left-hand side, up against Tariq Lamptey. Can he stop the cross? Almost. In towards Louza. Ball into the box. Ishmael's on the edge. Is he going to try and hit this? He gets into the box, drives it across, and Vitinho hits the side netting. Early warning signs for us. We just need to maybe fire this bunch up a little bit. Make sure that their head's in the game because this is a big, big opportunity today. Now, interestingly, with 2 games to go, we have already matched the amount of points that we got last season. Of course, we got 59. If this game stays at a draw, it will move to 60 points. Let's just drop a little encourage on these boys. So we've definitely made progress this season, but not a huge amount of progress. To be honest, I thought we may have made more and maybe got towards the 65s, pushing towards the 70s with the squad that we've managed to assemble. So still things to work on for next season. Here's Eddie Nketiah, though, in towards James Ward-Prowse. Can we find a goal just before half-time? Nketiah is in, and it's a good save by Dahlberg in the Watford goal, out for a Brighton corner. So half-time comes close. 3 minutes until half-time. Big tackle by Vitinho in central midfield. We need to keep an eye on McAllister. Here's Eddie Nketiah, though. Ball across. Iheanacho gets his 13th goal of the season. That is the one. He's been waiting to score a goal for a while, and who better to pop up and potentially be the hero in this game. I was going to say we need to keep an eye on McAllister because he's in that box-to-box midfielder role. He's on a yellow card, so we need to make sure that he doesn't get sent off. But a little bit of a mess in the Watford back line. Lovely finish from Iheanacho, and we head into half-time with the lead. 45 minutes away, potentially, from European football next season. Happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Let's get into the second half. Keep this going. A second goal could maybe kill it for us, but Watford will have something to say about that. Here is Diawara, the summer signing from Liverpool. James Ward-Prowse, lovely ball to Eddie Nketiah, gets into the box. Pulled back, Tariq Lamptey, 4th of the season for the right-back. Straight after the half-time break, doubles our lead. Superb goal. Oh, I can feel the weight starting to lift off my shoulders a little bit. We have clicked at the right time. What a pullback that is from Nketiah. Superb finish from Tariq Lamptey. I feel like this could potentially be our time. Eddie Nketiah is in again. In on goal. Easy chance, though, for Dahlberg in the Watford goal to get through there. It's just highlight after highlight at the moment. What we don't want to do is concede a goal. I am going to take McAllister off in a minute because I'm getting a bit worried about him. Here's Kuko, though. Brilliant save this time from Ramsdale. Right, let's take off McAllister because I'm concerned that he's going to get himself sent off. We'll bring in Yves Bissouma, very experienced now in these situations, played loads and loads of games for Brighton Hove Albion. He's one of the OGs from the start of the save. Ball gets whipped in from a corner from James Ward-Prowse, cleared away, And Diawara will get there. He finds James Ward-Prowse again. Lovely ball in. Eddie Nketiah should have scored. It's a good save. The danger is cleared by the Watford defence. But we've been so good in this game. Very, very professional performance. Right, here is Taylor now. Maybe one more chance towards the end. Oh, and how has that gone in? I don't quite know what's happened there. It's an own goal by Lautaro Valenti. The centre-back has really messed up there. All 3 points are secured for us. 2 wins from... It's just hit him on the side and gone in. 2 wins from 2 in today's episode. When was the last time that we did that as well? When did we get 2 wins out of 2 in one of these episodes? We're looking for a 4th with Nketiah. Here is Taylor. He makes it 4. Gets in on the act with his first goal of the season as well. It's an absolute rout. Right, let's make some changes then. Let's give Carbonic a bit of game time. We'll take James Ward-Prowse off. Let's also put Neil Maupay on for Carlos Vinicius. Well, not Neil Maupay. Let's bring on Aaron Conley for Carlos Vinicius. Why not? Let's see if we can get something out of them for the final 12 minutes or so of this game. But, the pressure now is firmly going to be on Bournemouth as Ekong just heads that one over the top of the crossbar. The pressure's firmly going to be on Bournemouth. They have to get something from their game tomorrow, and we'll review that game right at the end of this episode, because as it stands, as we praise the boys for how they have played, as it stands, we are 8 points clear of Bournemouth, who sit in 7th position. So a loss for them, even a draw. Bournemouth have to win all their games now, and we have to lose both of ours in order for them to overtake us. I think this is in the bag, but we will wind this on a bit, and we'll check how that score goes in tomorrow's game. So here we go then. Let's see how these results run through. Everton are making a little bit of a comeback. You know, they're only 3 points behind Wolves at the bottom of the Premier League. They take on Man United. West Ham take on Leicester. And then Brentford play Bournemouth. Anything other than a Bournemouth win qualifies us for European football next season. Give us those results. Come on. Oh, Bournemouth scrape a win. They are fighting. 88th minute goal and an 82nd minute goal. 2 late winners put Bournemouth back within 5 points of us. But we literally need a point. We need a point to qualify for Europe, and that we'll see if it plays out in the season finale tomorrow. We take on Newcastle United away from home, 19th in the Premier League table, and Leicester City, who are in 8th. I think European football has pretty much gone for Leicester. They're not going to make it this season. Newcastle still fighting. If we beat them, or if they don't beat us, they are going down this season. So it's a massive game for them. It's a massive game for us. Bournemouth, in their final 2 games this season, are going to be taking on Manchester City away, who sit in 4th. Still want to make sure they stay in that top 4. And Aston Villa at home, who are in 10th. I definitely think that we are the favourites. 100%. We've got the bit between our teeth. We are absolutely flying. And hopefully tomorrow we can see the job out. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. As always, massively appreciated. Please do drop a like if you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next one.